Timber Creek High School's show is entitled From the Ground Up.
We can make this November clean today.
And features the following musical selections.
It is your job to ensure that we move quickly from spot to spot.
The Sun's Gone Dim and the Skies Turned Black by Johan Johansson.
And we want to display our technique, not like be embarrassed by it.
Simple Gifts, The Promise of Living by Aaron Copeland.
Brass, I don't know where you think your time's coming from, but we don't have very much of it, so you need to move faster.
Green by Michael Torkey. Grow Till Tall by John Thor Bergeson. And Symphony No. 3 by Aaron Copeland.
TCO3. 1, 2, 3.
TC!
Bands of America is proud to present drum majors Gentry Lambert, Jane Margison, and Lauren Rodchek, and the Timber Creek High School Marching Band.
Go Timber Creek!
No matter who you are, no matter if you're a freshman, if you're a senior, if you're a band director, this wouldn't happen without every single component being there. And I think that that is a really valuable experience.
Is that right side? Left side?
My name is Ainsley. I am a sophomore this year and I'm in drumline. Band camp has been really fun so far. It's been way more athletic than I thought it would be, but I think it's going pretty well. So if we have a morning block, then we'll start out on the field and we'll do like athletic stuff. We'll warm up and do exercises, and then we'll work on marching and work on how to perform better as a band. And then sometimes we'll go into subs, so we'll do like drumline is over here and brass is over here and woodwind and color guard. So everyone gets to do a little bit more individualized things.
I'm Erin Obregon, I'm a senior, and I play the piccolo.
I'm Laura Marachek, I'm also a senior. I play the flute, but I'm also a drum major. Okay, so right after school we eat and change, and then we go into a rehearsal from 4:30 to 5:15 just to run through everything, make sure that everything is good and how we want it for the game.
And then after that, we will pack up from rehearsal, get the truck loaded with everything, which is usually already happening during rehearsal. But then once all the truck is loaded and everything, then we'll get on the buses and we'll get ready, take attendance, do all of that stuff, and leave for the game. The Spirit Show this year is really cool because it's different than everything we've done in the past. This is the 10th anniversary of the school. We spell out different things. It's like the theme of this school year is Forever Timber Creek. We spell those words out, and then at the end we have like the years that the school has been open spelled out, and it's really cool because it's like different than what we've done in the past. So it's like we're learning different drill, and it's not like we're doing, this is my 4th year doing it, and we're not doing the exact same thing. It's like different. And it's cool because we're honoring the school and all the great accomplishments that the band and every other organization has done.
So in the drumline cadences, every section kind of has their own little like dances that they do, and it's just really fun. The energy in the stands is always like pretty good, and then when we perform at halftime, it's always nice to have good energy from the crowd. Like it makes us feel good. It's just really cool to have them like pay attention to us because we put a lot of work into what we do.
My name is Daniel Mejia. I'm in the 12th grade and I play snare drum. Our first competition is in Midland, Texas. It's a BOA competition, therefore a lot of large groups of bands will be performing at. I've been performing and practicing in the practice field several hours a day with my drumline, and I work with others and try to just make my group better overall. Competition days are very busy. They're very tiring. There's a lot of practice involved with it. We wake up really early and then like just have that mentality of like it's competition day and we just try to do our best. And once on the field, we just show what we have and then like see what we can do with that and then be successful. I believe that we are going to work really hard as a group and we are going to strive for first and then just see how that turns out.
You gotta do it. These will be some of the best times you'll ever have.
Hopefully all of you have the capacity to make this show what it needs to be. I believe that.
You turn the switch on, okay? So when you turn it on.
It doesn't matter if it's the first or the last.
I'm really, really proud of you guys.
2018 Bands of America Midland Regional Class 4A champion, the Timber.
I'm just so proud that that we've just been able to get here. I just remember the feeling going into freshman year, like getting 23rd in St. Louis, and now it feels worth it. You know, I feel like I should be feeling like nervous and excited, but it just feels like no, I deserve this, and we came here to do a job, and we're gonna get it done.
The senior class has been like part of this band for 4 years. It's been like so many hours and hours and hours of work, and it's finally like it's really rewarding to finally see it all pay off. Like freshman year.
Yeah, like at freshman year, where we didn't even make finals, and then compared to now, like we made finals and we got first in prelims. It's just crazy.
We'll think about the things that you can make better from like what you did earlier and fix that. That's great.
And in first place with a score of 78.05, the 2018 Bands of America Midland Regional Champions from Keller, Texas, the Timber Creek High School Marching Band.
We just got first place!
I'm Reese Hyatt. I'm a senior and I play tenor saxophone. So to qualify for area, we have to get all ones at district marching contests, which we did on Monday. So now that we've done that, we're going to be competing normal band styles. So we have to make finals first, and then we have to get top 5, I believe, to qualify. Well, it'd be the first time that we've made state. Especially coming from 2 years ago, because every other year is a state year for band. We were 1 out from making state, so it'd be really exciting. Well, obviously the goal is to make state, and I think our show's good enough to make state. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do at San Antonio if we do make state, but the goal is just to get there right now. So.
Aren't you guys excited? Yeah. I'm really excited. It's like we got one shot, right? You have, this is a first impression for 5 people, okay? And then how many other people in the audience, right? So you got one shot to make a great first impression. You can be the standard bearer. You've already done it one time this season, okay? Consider that your job. Like, we must be standard bearers, okay? It's going to be awesome. Let's say TC on 3. 1, 2, 3. TC!
I'm Mr. Bound. I'm one of the band directors at Timber Creek. I teach the marching band as well as with everyone else, and I also teach the wind ensemble, concert band, and AP music theory. So this past Saturday, the Timber Creek band earned 5th place ranking at the area contest at UIL area. We were in 5th place in a tie with a different school, and there's a tiebreaker where if 3 of the judges, so it's 5 judges in total, 3 music, 2 visual, if 3 of them, 2 music and 1 visual, have that group higher, then that group ends up advancing. And so we tied for 5th, but then the other group was chosen to go to state, as there were 5 bands because of that tiebreaker. Yeah, so they go ahead, they announce the 5 bands that advanced to state before they've handed us anything, and both me and Miss McBride caught a glance at the sheet from behind as light went through and saw 2 words in 6th place, and we knew that we had gotten 6th. You know, I mean, to be totally honest, a complete disappointment, you know.
In 6th place, the Timber Creek High School Band.
Anything, I was just really, I wish that the kids could have known as quickly as possible, because I just want to, it's like, no, just like, let's talk through it now, like, we got to keep going, it's going to be okay, and, but regardless of the competitive results, you know, it still doesn't get rid of the proud feeling of the performance that we had. There's of course going to be initial disappointment, and I certainly share the same sentiment, but something that I've been really happy with is the kids are still coming back ready to work. And you know, you see it mixed between social media and real life and all this kind of stuff, and it is hard. It's hard to deal with a loss, you know, that's just something that we have to learn. But I think the students understand the prestige associated with BOA San Antonio that we're going to this weekend, and I think they know what it takes to be successful.
My name is Darla McBride. I'm the director of bands here at Timber Creek, and this past weekend we were competing against 83 other bands at the Bands of America contest. It is the hardest band contest each year, even harder than the national contest. We placed 17 out of our 84 bands, which I'm extremely proud of. Last year we were 24th out of 62 bands, and so even adding 20 bands, we were still able to climb up in the rankings. It was pretty impressive. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, so we have such fun kids in our program. I laugh way more than other people, I would assume. I laugh a lot. We have really awesome, not only kids, but just the culture of the program. I have so much fun with it. And what I love getting to see is it permeate throughout grade levels, ensembles, instruments, and I mean, I will remember all of these moments where we have a performance, and after our performance on Saturday, there was lots of crying, myself included, just out of pride and wonder that we got to do something like that as a group. And just seeing, especially the seniors, getting to kind of look around and realize the fact that they don't get to do this anymore soon. To me, that was really a clear indicator of the kind of friendships that are here. You know, seeing all of them hug, and it's, I think back, I'm like, wow, I knew that kid whenever they were freshmen, and they've gone through this whole experience together. I think everyone's really close here. I mean, I know I have the best time in the world at work, and I think the kids get to have a great time too.
My favorite thing about marching band is like the competitions.
After we won first place at BOA Midland.
My favorite thing about marching band is looking back on all the memories from all the past 4 years and reminiscing with the other people and looking back on the legacy that the seniors before us left and thinking about what my legacy would be.
Definitely all the friendships I've made there. A lot of them are more like family to me. I've just made so many great memories and so many friends, and it's just one of my favorite things to do.
Getting to perform for a bunch of people who aren't as familiar with music as you are, but you get to share your passion with them and it's like you get to connect with them through something that you love to do most.
Out in the field, it's like you're an entirely different person. Like we take on this like persona.
My favorite thing about marching band is as a senior and this being my last season of doing it, looking back and like seeing how much I've grown with all of the other seniors and like how for 4 years we've done this together. And now like this is where we're leaving it and this is a legacy that we're leaving together because we've all grown together so much.